The screen is split into 4 segments, each displaying one of the main characters: Layla Samar, Hisham, and Nada. Each of them sits in their own dark room, illuminated only by the screen of their phone. On the screen is a creepy old house. House No. 79. At the edge of a quiet town stood an ancient, crumbling house. House No. 79. It was surrounded by overgrown trees, and its shattered windows resembled haunted eyes. Locals feared it, whispering stories of strange lights at night and eerie voices that echoed from within. The 4 friends look at each other, then back at the phone. They decide to go and check it out. When they arrive at the house, the sky is dark, and the only light comes from the full moon hanging ominously in the sky. Despite their nerves, they agree. They arrive just after sunset, each carrying a flashlight and a camera to document the adventure. Samar walks up to the door and knocks. It's rusty and covered in peeling paint. As they push the rusty door open, it groans loudly, almost in protest. Dust clouds the air, and a strange, unnatural coldness fills the rooms, even though it's a hot summer night. Their footsteps echo strangely, as if someone else is walking with them. In the ground floor living room, they find broken furniture and faded red markings on the walls, almost like old, dried blood. Nada tries to laugh it off, but her laughter dies when they all hear faint whispers coming from the ceiling above. You are not alone. The whisper is barely audible, but it freezes them in place. Hisham nervously says, maybe it's just the wind, though he clearly doesn't believe it. They decide to explore the second floor. As they walk down the long, narrow hallway, they see that it's lined with closed doors, each one seemingly guarding a terrible secret. They open the first door, an empty room except for a cracked, dirty mirror. Layla steps toward it. Suddenly, in the reflection, she sees a figure standing behind her. Even though the room is empty, she screams, dropping her flashlight, which shatters. For a terrifying moment, they're plunged into darkness, before Hisham quickly flicks his lighter back on. Samar, trying to act brave, says, "We came here for answers. Let's keep going." They find another door leading to a narrow staircase going down into the basement. They reach the basement. The air grows thick with the stench of mold. Below, they find an old table surrounded by extinguished candles and broken dolls, as if A had once been performed here. Nada notices something chilling. Every time they take a step, another candle flickers to life by itself. Suddenly, they hear a woman's soft sobbing from somewhere deeper in the basement. Drawn by the sound, they follow it to a half-open door behind which a ghostly hand beckons them to enter. Curiosity overcomes fear and steps closer, and the door slams shut with a deafening bang. The lights go out, leaving them in total darkness. With trembling voices, they call out for help, but no reply comes. Instead, they feel it. Ice-cold hands brushing against their arms, unseen fingers tugging at their clothes. They scream and scramble blindly for the stairs, but the staircase seems to stretch farther and farther away with every step. They run, stumbling and falling over each other in their haste to escape the suffocating darkness. Finally, they burst out of the front door and into the night air, gasping for breath. Layla, her voice shaking, says, I think we need to get out of here. They don't stop running until they're far away from House No. 79. As the sun begins to rise, casting a pale light over the town, they finally stop, catching their breath. Looking back at House No. 79, they can see the boarded-up windows and the front door nailed shut from the inside. They had escaped, but at what cost?